Um, Hi guys, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Before you start any sort of makeup process, you want to make sure your skin is cleansed and moisturized so that you have like a nice clean canvas to start off with. And the next step you want to do is use primer, and the reason why you want to use some sort of makeup primer is that it gives you kind of helps the longevity of your makeup, and also kind of creates more of a smooth canvas for you to work with. You know, most primers help to fill in your pores, fill in fine lines, and also to kind of create smoothness over any sort of blemishes you might have. So the one I'm going to use is L'Oreal's Miracle Blur. I have the oil-free version just because I have an oily skin type. And so what you would want to do, mine's almost running out, is take a little drop about that size, press it in between two fingers, and then just apply it in random spots around your skin, around your face, and then massage it in. And then once that's on your face, you want it to let it settle for about a minute or two. And within that time, you want to pick out your foundation. Now, foundation can be tricky for a lot of people. It all depends on the type of skin that you have. So I have more oily skin, so I kind of lean towards more matte finish foundations. And by matte, it just means it looks a little bit drier. If you have drier skin, you kind of want to go for foundations that claim to be hydrating or leave a dewy finish for you. So in terms of foundation, you just got to look at different company websites to kind of read the descriptions of the foundations, and from there you can kind of just start taking steps to which one might be more suitable for your skin. So the one I'm going to use is my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and the reason why I'm doing this is that it claims that it's also long wearing, up to 16 hours I think. And I have a big event tonight, so that's the reason why I'm choosing this one versus a more everyday foundation. So I'm just going to shake it up, put about 2 pumps just because I like my coverage, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending brush. You want a dense, fluffy brush like this to help blend in foundation. And then I'm just going to dip it in and just start blending it in. And the way that you want to blend in your foundation is by using this circular motion or this buffing motion, because it really helps the foundation to work into your skin, and it really helps it to blend nicely into your skin so that you don't have awkward foundation patches all over. And it gives you more coverage that way. So the little bit that I kind of have left on my hand, what I do is I just take it and I pounce it more on my problem areas. Kind of helps me center where I want some of the foundation for like my beautiful acne scars and my blemish spots. Oh, and here's the next rule. This is what most girls don't do, is match their face to their neck. So obviously this foundation might seem a little dark to me. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to apply some dots on my neck and blend it in. The way that you should choose your foundations is based on your neck color and not your face color, because your face and your neck will always be 2 different colors. And we want to look like we're matching, girl. said and done, you want to go on to concealer. And you can can use concealer for one of two things. You can just use it to highlight, or you can use it to actually cover extra blemishes that you might have. I use mine mainly to highlight, so I'm just going in with concealer. Normally, you would want one that's slightly lighter than your skin tone to really help brighten up some certain areas. I don't have one, so I'm just kind of working with what I have. And then you just kind of want to put it like so. A lot of people do triangles. That's just too messy for me. And then you want to put in the areas that naturally get hit by the sun, so on your cheeks, on your forehead, and down the bridge of your nose. So once you look like you have some face paint on, you can go in and blend. And for the eye area, since it's very delicate, you kind of want to just use your fingers or any sort of concealer brush that you might have, but be very gentle with it. We don't want to cause wrinkles. So I just kind of do it messily, like so, and I'll go in and blend it afterwards. And then you can go back in with your foundation brush and just use it to blend out the concealer. And notice how I'm only pouncing it, I'm not buffing it, because I want the lightness to really show. Excuse me, my housemates are being dinguses. So once your foundation's all blended in, you can either choose to set it now or set it later. I like setting my makeup now. I don't know why, it's just what I do. So I'm going in with a powder foundation just to kind of add extra coverage. I have a lot of acne, or at least a lot of acne marks that I like to hide. So I'm going in with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. Looks like this. It's, you know, I use this quite regularly. And then you just want to take any sort of big fluffy brush, anything that you have on hand, and just kind of dip it into the powder. And you can use one of two techniques. You can either buff it in with the circular motion, and that won't really give you extra coverage, or you can pounce it onto the skin to give you that extra help that you might need. And I need the extra help. And then another, you also want to bring it down on your neck, especially if you put foundation there. There goes my tweets. There's that for the face. I'm going to go do my eyebrows. I feel like eyebrows are kind of a personal choice. Some people might need it, some people might not. So for now, I'm going to choose not to show it just yet, and I'll be back to show you the eye tutorial.